from, this place is very special. It's a lot to leave my house and come here, but I had to come and be in this space. I'm excited that there's a place besides the house of God, typical house of God, that you can really feel God's presence. And I know it's because of the people. It's just a rare place. It's like a gem. I feel like almost like this, like heaven on earth in Wichita, because everything just happened rightly so. The front desk people, the people in the background, like, you know, when you come to a place and you need help and everybody's in sync, that's amazing. And they talk to you like you're a human being, not like a victim or needy person, or it's just very genuine. That's why I feel like it's like heaven on earth. The paintings on the walls, like, I don't know if everything's been prayed on or what, but it was just like everything is just working right. The temperature, the couch, I don't know. It's just like, wow. And I couldn't have even thought of, I've learned a lot from this place, even just being in the environment and looking around. So I just very appreciative of everyone here, because I don't think I'd be sitting here right now if it weren't for the people that I've met here. Before counseling, my lowest moments were like just getting out of bed and just feeling like I couldn't get out of a basic, like, just get up and eat and drink. Like, it was very, it was not living. And so I often felt like I couldn't rationalize things anymore. And I couldn't, I felt very scared and alone and fearful and hopeless. And I felt confused. Part of my issues I was having at the time were exactly learning how to have boundaries between being a married woman and having, being with, you know, my family, being a daughter, and how that had really all come to a head at that time in my life. And I didn't really know how to maneuver that process. So it was causing a lot of disarray and dysfunction and emotional burden. So when I came to counseling, even the intake, I started to feel very hopeful. And not alone. And there was another place where I could share some of my fears. And so actually when I immediately started to feel relief, and I started to feel very cared for, and it was like a real hope, not like I had a support system to help me rationalize my life a little bit better. So during the times, I think, of course, there were still times of, am I going to be able to get out of this spell? But yeah, those were some of the feelings before. There are a lot of moments. So the first meeting was, she just let me purge, and she really listened. And someone who doesn't, I felt like she listened as a friend and a professional. I don't know how, but the mood and the setting was very helpful. And I believe when I don't know if it was the second visit, but she said something about, let's see what God will do. And so that was very exciting to hear, because I knew that I had come to the end of myself. I was like, there's nothing more here, and you can help me, but really, like, you're a human like me. So when she said that, it helped me to feel like I'm in a very serious place. They're really taking my case seriously, and she's not just depending on her education or her books, which is very helpful, I know, but she realizes that, you know, I mean, this is not just some light situation that we're just going to breeze through, and that she was wanting to see also, because she said, let's see what God will do. That gave me hope to keep going, because there were times where I felt like I can't, like she would give me some tips for the week, and I'm like, yo, I didn't do any of, like, no tips for the week. Like, I don't know where my notebook is, like, you know, and she'd be like, I sometimes didn't want to come because I felt like I'm disappointing my counselor. And she's just like, no, like, I need you to, it's okay. Like, she really, every time, just helped me to accept who I am and where I'm at, and not see who I am and where I'm at as a dark place or a hopeless place. You are saving people's lives. You are very relevant. You are very powerful. And you are given to the least of these. I feel like you should feel very proud of yourself, that you're able to help somebody that you don't know in this way. Sometimes I have felt like this was more important than food and water, because you want to, at some point, sometimes you don't even want to eat or drink, because there's no purpose in sustaining yourself if you don't have a place like this. And so I think that people that are giving should really pat themselves on the back and walk around like they are all that in a bag of chips, because you're really transforming people's lives, because this place is they know how to take care of people very well.